Hi, AJ here again, and we're doing choice 2 in the playthrough mission, the Viewpoint Museum. We're also going to check our inventory, try and reduce it by getting rid of some of the stuff we have, and also improving our gear and our weapons.
I'll check our gear and see what we've got on it. We can get the weapons. We've got 10 weapons, and we need to have a look at see what they've got actually on the weapons. Now this one's got 1.1% SMG damage. That one has got exactly the same, and they've both got the same DPS damage as well. One's got 800, one's got 800. Both the same weapon, both got the same thing on it, so we can actually destruct one of them if we need to. So we'll get rid of this one here. The next one is a shotgun. It's not very good, to be honest. It's got quite a lot of damage on it, but it's got no other core attributes or small attributes towards it. So that one, I think, really we need to get rid of that one. This rifle here, it's got 1.1% rifle damage, which is maximum at the moment, and it's actually shooting and hitting at 362 on the DPS. A lot slower weapon, and it's got a slightly smaller magazine, so we can keep hold of that one. MK16 is quite a good rifle, assault rifle. I think I like the MK17, to be honest. I like that better than the MK16, so I will get rid of that as well myself. It's preferable choice yourself. You can do what you want with it, but I would normally do that. This one, P4416, is a very good weapon later on when it gets a lot more damage to it, a lot more core attributes. But no, at the moment I don't want that either. The SMG is very small. I don't want that one. Another P14, no, I don't want that one. And obviously there's an Express, a shotgun. We'll keep this shotgun because obviously we need to make sure we've got some sort of powerful weapon for short range. So what we need to do now is we need to click our R2 button, and it says mark as favourite, so we'll select that and we'll mark that as favourite. See the little black star? That'll make sure you can't then destruct it by making a mistake. So what we'll do is we'll go up to all our weapons, and the ones that we want to keep we will actually mark as favourites. We can always demark them later, and we can also bid them later as well. So there they are. That's the ones we're going to keep on the ones we've got there. We'll have a look on the gear. We've now got a mask which is level 2. We've got 1-4 there, and it's got a weapon damage attribute on it as well, and pistol damage as well of 20%. So we're definitely going to have that one, aren't we? The other one there we can actually get rid of. We don't need it. These other ones are no good to us at all. We don't want to keep anything into a stash that we don't need in our inventory because we've only got a small amount of 50. So we want to be able to pick everything up that we find that's good and worthwhile to having. Got a level 4 here again, critical hit damage, fantastic, that's what we need, so we'll have that one as well. And then we'll get rid of this one here. I'll explain about critical hit damage and crit chance in a short while. Go down to gloves, these are level 3, so we'll pick that one even though it's not got nothing on it. We will actually pick that one. I've just made a mistake there, so we'll mark it as favourite instead of that, and then we'll pick it. We'll go back up and we'll bin that one. As you can see, I'm getting rid of all the stuff we don't need, because when we start missions, we're picking up stuff all the way through the mission, and we need to have enough space in our inventory to do so. So we've got a Sokolov Concern knee pads here, which is quite good. It's got weapon damage and weapon handling, and SMG damage as well, so that is really good. That's what we want to keep hold of that one as well, and we'll get rid of that one. Every time we get around, it's just got a black screen, and every time we get rid of something, we'll get something from the vendors for it. Some cash or some XP. Right, so we've got another one here, so we're going to pick that one. That's level 4 again. It's got 2 attributes, core attributes to it, explosive resistance and weapon damage again. So we'll go up to the Alpine one there. That's got weapon handling, so we'll keep that one just for a short while, just to see in case we need to use that for one of our builds. And we'll get rid of the other 2. Can you see what I'm doing it and why I'm logically looking at things? We've got now a pistol. It's not going to be much crap unless you want to start using pistols. I do use quite a few pistols now in the game as I am now. And you can actually have a pistol build with a shield, which will be good as well later on. So what we'll do is we'll pick the better one for damage. The RPM's the same as everybody else, except for this one here. See the difference is the TMG there is 393 and this one has got 315, but you're hitting a little bit faster, but it's got a smaller mag. So I think the one we could do is military M9 would be alright for us. It's got 1% pistol damage, which can go up to 15% by the looks of it there. So that's very, very good. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of these two here. And we've now got ourselves set up for our next mission. We have a cache that we need to open, that we've earned. So what we need to do is open that and see what's in this. So we'll open that with our square button. And we've got two good pieces there at this stage. We'll use our X button and it'll go into our inventory. We now can see we've got some more there to look at. So we'll go into our weapons and we'll look at the AUG. The AUG is quite a good weapon and it's got 1.1 assault rifle damage on it as well. It's going at 214 but it's running at 680. Right, so what I think we will do, we'll actually use that for our primary weapon for the time being, or our secondary weapon. So no, we'll use it as our primary weapon, to be honest. So what I'll need to do is I need to do that. I need to access that one, change that to the second one, and then just activate that one. So now, as you can see, we've got the AUG and we've got the SMG up there. So SMG, we've got extra damage there for it, and we've got extra damage on our one of our talents as well. So now to find out what you've got on your damage and everything else, and your crystal chance and crystal damage, we will actually look at it by pressing your big square on your control. And as you can see down here, we've got 26.1% crystal hit damage and no crystal hit chance. Well, we need crystal hit chance because the crystal hit chance actually activates the damage. So we need to have a look through our gear now and see if we can find anything that we can find that's got some crystal hit chance on it, and then just go with that for the time being. At the moment, all your weapons are just showing basic damage, so we can't use a weapon. So we'll have to look at our gear. Weapon damage, nothing else. I'm doing this before I actually get rid of everything I've actually put into the bin, just to make sure that I don't get rid of something that will have critical hit chance on it. I need some critical hit chance to make it worthwhile as using the damage. Otherwise, when we be hitting people, it won't be very hard, and we will be losing out a little bit. That 511's got some critical hit chance, so we go for that one. That's what I'm looking for. Can you see what I mean now? That's the reason why. We need to deactivate our favourite button by using R2 and get rid of that star, and then I can actually bin that on up top there. Okay, so there we are, critical hit chance. So now we hit our square button and we can see we've now got 1.1% critical hit chance. It's not a lot, but it will activate the critical hit damage that we have, so we will be doing a bit of damage. Right, now we need to go to the vendor. Press the square button,
looking for something specific,
and then press your R1 button, and it will give everything up there that we want to sell. There's one that's not marked up, that one, so we don't want to sell that one, but that won't go. Now on your right joystick, press down. It will then sell all your junk, which you've just marked up, and that's what you just took off you. So now we have,
great doing business with you.
if we look back at our options button, in our inventory, we now have 8 in the inventory. That's all we need at this present time, the ones that we want to keep. So we've got one of each, and then we've got some other ones as well. Okay. So we've got 11 all there actually all together there, it says there. Can you see? We're only showing 8 in our inventory. Alright. We're set now to go to that mission and have a look at that mission and see if we can get through that mission at level 5. So we need to look at our map at the bottom. Can you see what I'm looking at there? I'm turning it round so you can see it. So we know where we're going. So let's just shoot down here. And get out of this place and try and get to that mission as quick as we can without getting killed. Just follow the line like we normally do. I can see the mission. Really, if you feel that you can go through the streets without following the line and you want to go somewhere else so you don't get all this, then it's entirely up to you. This will give you extra XP, providing you use your skills. You've got a chance of surviving it. Gives you a chance to use some of your weapons. That shows you how good your handgun is. Let's chase this one down. Press your L1 to activate your drone again, and he'll start taking it out to the actual enemy. It will follow it otherwise, so you need to activate that drone to let it know where it's going to and what it's targeting. So Luke, press it and it will target that one. Let your drone do the work. Let him just carry on that one there, that's a good one. And then send him on the next one. Help him out. That's your AUG for you. You've got a bit more stability on the AUG than you have with the AK. Not as strong, but it's got a bit more stability and a bit easier for you to use. Let's just deactivate our drone, because we want it on maximum, you know, when we need it again. If you cancel it early, it'll only take 25 seconds for it to come back. If you don't and you leave it to the end, it'll give you more seconds before it comes back. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough. I know it's been a while since I've done one, but I'll have to carry on with all the rest of the stuff I have to do as well. I'm playing quite a few games at this present time. Here we are, let's have a look.
Hostile control point identified.
That helps us there. Get rid of him again. So always get rid of your drone if you don't need it. What we've got up here. Got some resources. Always check for resources as you're passing, pick them up. Always come in handy. Especially these boxes which give you ceramics and electronics which you need to upgrade your weapons later on. At a later on stage. I can see there's an enemy over there on the left. They're obviously all bottled down here. We don't have to engage. But we may have to just bypass them if they're not... Yeah, use your drone again. The allies are doing quite well against these, so the drone will help them. Short burst with the AUG, because it has got a bit of a kick on it, so short bursts and you tend to hit your target. Like that. Every weapon has its own fire, spatter or range or distortion when you're firing. Normally straight up to the left, straight up to the right, or just all over the place. So you'll get used to all these weapons, and when you get some mods you can put them onto your weapon to keep more control of your weapons. You can actually zoom in better. Got quite a few, so pull back a bit, give yourself some room, some time to react. Keep your drone up a little bit longer because we're getting near the actual... There's one over there. Drone's done the job for you.
Taking the viewpoint museum away from true sun.
No, we're right. It's
Harder for them to coordinate their
mission
troops
itself.
and spread misinformation. All communications coming in and out of the building will be controlled from the production studio on the top floor. So you'll need to find it and secure it.
Let's get some weapons, some ammo while we're here. Right, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you on the next one.